Hi everybody, this is week 2 of the Miss Glambitious 2011 and I'm very excited because this week we're talking about what we're passionate about and what we would like to do to advance that in our for a career or that genre. Yeah, but anyway, I have to honestly say I have a lot of things I'm passionate about. Is like helping others, definitely is one. Um, Definitely makeup, and but the main thing is writing. Writing has been my passion since my freshman year of high school. Um, Freshman year was when we started, and it was like high school and stuff like that. It was like an English class, and like we started doing poetry. And I didn't, to me, this is like I didn't realize how good of a poetry, sorry, how good of poetry that I have, and it's just like I was didn't really expect to. I mean, I love to read poetry and everything, but writing, I didn't think I had a talent for it. Um, but that year was when I realized how much of a good talent is because my very first I was gonna say published. Well, it's kind of published on the website, but poetry. I went to poetry.com and I put in one of my poems that I actually wrote, and I don't think this was the poem that I written at for school, but this was this was a poem that I had created, but I actually got it published, and it actually went really far, but it didn't like I can probably say I don't know if I really won anything from, but it helped me to get so many different awards for it. I got Poetry Ambassador, I think 2007. I got um I've gotten to the International Society of Poets, like that same year. Random House sent me this little medallion thing, and the medallion and the pen. So this is the poem that started off. Um, it's the Missing You poem. As you can see, it's got my name on it. It's in the International Society of Poetry has published this poem. This is actually the plaque with my mom. My grandma got the other plaque, but this is my plaque, my very first published poem, and I keep it to remind myself of what I'm really passionate about and all the things that I'm passionate about, and to help me to know that it's going to help me to follow and achieve my goals. I want to be able to have a book published. Can I want to be able to have a book published in poetry. I want to have my own book collection of my poems into it. I want to have it sectioned off between like love, romance type of thing, some really powerful emotions, some like maybe not really sympathy, but like something like that's going to keep people to that's gonna have people to read this and just give them a powerful positive message to them, to let them know that no matter what obstacle they have, that they can overcome it. And just like I'm always inspired to write poetry, and it's just something that I love to do. So I would say that was my most passionate would be writing. Um, I'm like I said, makeup I'm passionate about is because believe it or not, I'm like a kind of a newcomer, sort of, I would say, so to speak, because I learned by watching. When I did to do my makeup, I learned by watching. I didn't have anybody to um, show me step for step to how to do it. I learned from watching, and I get a lot of people saying that if they love it, and that's the reason why I love Mark products, because it's easy for me to work with. I know exactly like my shade and like what colors that I think will work for me. Sometimes I go and I'll try different colors and everything, but that's my passion, and helping others all concludes to me. It's like all of that all intertwines with my three passions, and well, two passions because the third one counts for both too. But yeah, I want my poetry to inspire people to write, if they to help inspire other writers, future writers, and also inspire people to um overcome their obstacles and stuff, and like believe in like certain things like love, and believe in the positiveness that it can bring instead of all the negativity it is. But I'm so passionate about a lot of things. I also have another big passion that I would say definitely will be like number two in there, is to help out the homeless. I told myself like when I was younger that that's what I wanted to do, was I wanted to set up a like a little like organization to help the homeless, which will like was supposed to be thing was getting people together, like helping them with getting training to do job to help them to set them up for jobs. You know, having where other organizations to come together and like help them get into a program that can help them get jobs, and also help them to like get them housing. Get them to get themselves built up with housing and stuff like that. And it's like, to me, it would be like, it definitely will be a work in progress. Oh my god, I can't talk. It's gonna be a work in progress, but it's something that I really, really passionate about. Both of these. So I'm thinking that with the writing and everything that I can come up with, intertwining all of it together. I also would love to have my own writing class, well, poetry class, to inspire people to do it. But I don't know. It's just like it's just like so many ideas of passion. I don't really know if I can just narrow down to one thing I'm passionate about, but if I have to choose between the two, I will say writing, because it's the one thing that I know that for the longest that I've been doing, and it means a lot to me of doing the poetry. And yeah, I actually love it. Besides makeup, I'm very passionate about makeup. I don't really need a lot of. I wouldn't say I need a lot of things for makeup and stuff, but I love to learn about makeup and learn to do different things and everything. It's just I love it. And like I said, with Mark, it's such affordable. It's just like my favorite stuff. It's my like one favorite makeup that I use all the time. And yeah, I'm just so passionate about my writing. I keep switching back and forth, but I'm sorry. I'm trying not to do it on purpose. But yeah, with like I said, my main passion that I really care about is writing, and I definitely would like to be a published author, and have books out there, and people will be like, "I know you. You wrote this book, and you're awesome. I love your book. I read it, and just amazing." And just like I have so many stories that I have started and I worked on. It's like I don't know which one I want to continue with, or I think I know eventually I would like them all to be out there. But it just, the first book is always the book to me. It's like the one that make you, not really, yeah, it make you break you. And it's just, I don't know which one I want to start with, because they're all so great and they all got good ideas. But I want people to relate to the book and actually be able to say, "Oh, I read your book and it touched my heart. I had that similar happen to me, and thank you for it." And it's just like, it just a very powerful book. Or just be like, "I love your book. It was like really awesome, and the characters were really vivid, and almost like that they were real, based on me," or something like that. Is like, I'm really passionate about writing, and I'm just so always amped to get into my writing. It's just, the thing is, I have so many things. I start on this one, but I always think of another amazing story to write, and it's just, I don't know. But they usually end up writing down. They're kind of a short stories right now, but I do want to expand upon it and make a longer story for it, and actually, like I said, be published. But thank you again. My name is Sharika Williams. This is week 2 for Miss Glambitious 2011, and I really appreciate you guys watching the videos. It means a lot to me, and I'm really loving this contest. I love everything about it. So thank you for watching. You guys be awesome. Bye.